Shout out to my sporadic videos. Now, the title of this is Get Back On When You Fall Off. Okay, when. And I'm low-key speaking to myself as well. I feel like this can be with so many different things. You know, it can be with your glow up journey, it can be with being a good friend, being a good sister, it can be, you know, in terms of just ambition and lots of different things. So, yes, we're going to be getting into this. Hi, thank you for the thumbs up. Oh, hey girl. Hi. Hi, how's it going? I was actually thinking if I should go live on TikTok or on the Petite account, but no. Let's spend some time with the girls. Okay. Hi, Legacy Lex. Hey. Okay, so basically this video is about get back on when you fall off. And like there are so many different things in life that this could kind of refer to and can help you out with, right? It's very positive because it doesn't matter how many times you fall off, as long as you get back on and you get back in the saddle, that is what counts, okay? You prefer TikTok live? Yeah, I mean, I do want to go live on TikTok, but not today. You needed this today. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Pink and Black. Hey, Ziva. Hey, Mrs. Feels Good. Okay. Absolutely. This is a positive message. I'm glad you like it because, like, even with me, like, recently I've been eating a lot better, which has been great because I wanted to kind of change my diet and I fell off eating gelato nonstop and pizza and this, that, and the other. And I have got back on for the past few weeks now. So I'm really happy about that. There's no such thing as like it being too late or there's no point. You've got to do what you got to do at the end of the day. I hate the lighting in here. I'm like over that. You completely forgot about feminine voice control and then remembered, girl, you better get back on. When you fall off, just get back on. Like, sometimes even with me, like if I'm with my family, sometimes I can forget it a little bit, but I never go back to how I used to sound. It just isn't in my DNA anymore. The more you, but I can sound more relaxed, you know, like the more you do it, the more it just becomes a part of you. And even with this, like falling off and then getting back on, I feel like that can become part of your DNA. I definitely didn't have that in me before, and even though I am a huge procrastinator, still I would just not do things or like put things off and blah blah blah. And now it's like, no, if I fall off, it's okay, get up and just try again, just keep going, like it's not a big deal. I feel like when I first started my channel as well, I was like really more uptight, I guess, and now I'm just a bit, you know, a bit more like easygoing, like as a person, just a bit more laid back, I'd say. And for me now, if I fall off, like it's not a big deal, just get back on, we're good. Oh, by the way, I'm literally just in, where am I? I'm in Paul, and I have this humongous mug of peppermint tea. That is so big. Like, the bigger the size of a mug, like it just seems unappetizing. I want a little cute mug. Like, what is that? um, I listened to myself speaking on a video and realized I need to feminize my pitch more for attraction. Yeah, and just for yourself as well. Like, if you want, like, you can meet somebody regardless of how you sound. It's not about that. It's not about them. It's about you. Because for me, I've realized that I could meet lots of people before, even when I sounded absolutely. I just sounded like what I was, which is just a girly from East London, to be honest. And that's what I sounded like. And I just decided I wanted to change it. It was more for myself, to be honest. And that's what I've done. If you change something solely for other people, you won't be able to keep it up unless you choose to do it for yourself in that time, right? So you have to actually want to do it for yourself anyway. And then it will be harder for you to just forget and, you know, if you really want to do it, you really want to go. Okay. If you really want to do it, you really want to change your voice, you really want to make it sound how you I'm gonna get the giggles. You want it to sound how you want it to sound. You just persist. You fell off, just get back on. I was actually listening to a few of my old, like my first YouTube videos yesterday, and I was scared. That was when I fully realized how far my voice has come. It's come a long way. But my natural voice now is not that. Thank you. I'm not even a Christian. I was about to go like that, but thank you. Even for me, the other day I fell off. I was just like in a bit of a weird frame of mind. I just got back on. I allowed myself to be in that vibration for a few days, and then you get back in the saddle and you get back on your Zoom and you do the things that you need to do. Yeah. This can go with anything. Wait, that's the one element of my glow up that I never considered. I'm actually considering it now. Oh, like your feminine voice control? Yeah. I feel like it's such a huge part because you can look the part, you can walk the part, you can be confident, you can have the personality, and then sometimes you open your mouth and then you just sound like ridiculous, or you sound super stereotypical, or you sound this and that. And depending on how you want to come across and seem and be, you change it. And that was the thing for me. I remember this was years ago, and I was dating this barrister guy, and that was when I realized, whoa, okay, I want to get my diction together. I want to start pronouncing things the way that the English language is supposed to be pronounced. Also, sometimes I feel like it makes a difference if you're like brought up in like a family where there are people who are not from this country and blah blah blah. I feel like sometimes you can pick up on certain things as well. Even to this day, there are still some words that I might pronounce incorrectly or this and that. You know, like when you hear your grandparents say certain things. Anyway, so. Hey girl, I'm about to go on a date with my friend's friend. Your friend's friend? Okay. What's going on? Sounds like an entanglement. Or has your friend set you up with someone? Is it like a blind date? Because that's cute. Hey, good to see you. Hey, hiya. How do you have the energy to put makeup on and get dressed so feminine every day? Also, going out sugaring is exhausting. Wait, what's this? Plus, going out for drinks all the time was bad. Do you wait? Okay, so I have the energy to put makeup on. I not every day, but when I go out. If I'm just running to Sainsbury's, like I don't feel the need to do everything. I might just do eyebrows, mascara, lips, or something. But in terms of like this, it doesn't take me very long. Like this is like a rush job today. I was doing it quite slowly. Let's just say half an hour while I was watching something. It can take me an hour if I wanted to, but it doesn't take a long time out of my day. Also, I actually enjoy like the finished result. That makes a big difference. I love blusher and I love applying it, and just that alone gets me excited. So also, I know how I feel when I go out with a soft glam and without it. And I want the with feeling, right? Because it gives you like, you have like a boost, like a surge in confidence, because you just feel so pretty and you know that you've done your makeup the way you like it, and you feel like it's more like put together. And I like that put together vibe. I do. That's what I like. So that gives me the energy to do that. I don't like the feeling of going out and half-arsing myself. I don't like that. I want to make the most of myself in this thing called life. And this gives me the energy to do that. It's also nice, like, put a nice video on that you like, or put some music on, or maybe you just want to like be in your own thoughts when you're doing it, or record a TikTok doing your makeup, or like you've got to make it a fun experience for you. And you're mentioning about sugaring. I agree. I think it can be exhausting. I think like dating generally can actually be quite tedious because you're meeting lots of different people, lots of different energies. You know that they all want something from you. And it's like, it's kind of like a game that you both know like you're playing, or you know that, okay, what he really wants. Okay. And yeah, this is whether you're sugaring or, just or not. This is why for me as well, sometimes I think it is nicer to kind of, well, not for everyone because I know most of you are actually straight, but for me, I think also it can be nicer to when like you actually do date women as well, because it can be a change. It can be a change, and it's not so much focused on like objectifying you or this and that. It can actually be a nice experience, but sometimes it's not as well. So I think it depends on the character. And this is why you have to like be careful with the people you're going on dates with or surrounding yourself with as well. Tips for a first video call. Don't do it. No. If you do a video call, because I feel like with a video call, what they're trying to do is make sure you're not a stereotype. You don't sound like one. You don't act like one. They also want to maybe just waste your time. Okay, why are you scheduling me in on your phone when you could be scheduling me in at a nice restaurant? So that doesn't actually add up to me personally, but if you both wanted it, then I would just keep it like really short, because what happens is the wow factor is then like diminished. on your first date because you've done it on the video call and you can't fully give a wow factor on a video call. I would just be like out and seem busy and be like, oh, hey, you okay? Like, do you just want to arrange like when we're meeting? Like, why are you on my phone? I would just want to know that. Where did you book the reservation and what time? No, be on a serious, well, I am being serious, but on another serious note, I would just say keep it light, keep it cute, keep it short, sweet, and arrange like plans to meet, then get off the phone. You don't want to waste up all of like your first date conversation on a first date phone call because it's not giving romance. Hey Ziva, how do you stay motivated to freestyle? Wait. And to maintain your weight. Advice to manage emotions while highly hormonal. You're speaking my language. Oh my god. You know why? Because that time of the month, which for me is actually every 2.5 weeks, I get really down like a week before. Like that week beforehand is really difficult. So I understand this. That feeling that you have, you kind of just have to like ride it out, but at the same time you have to remind yourself this is just because I'm hormonal, and you have to remind yourself of that. I'm glad you asked this question. I feel like women don't really speak about these kinds of things that much. So yeah, I'm really glad you asked this actually, but you have to remind yourself, I'm feeling this way because of my hormones, because otherwise you can start spiraling mentally and get really sad, But if you're feeling really, really down and you feel like it's a concern, then you need to see your GP. But just remind yourself, like this is how I cope with it. I just remind myself I'm feeling this way because I'm about to come on. And that keeps my mind in check. But about my weight, I'll be honest, I don't really put weight on that easily or like that quickly. And if I do, because I'm one of those weird people who finds it uncomfortable to like hold weight, in particular on my arms. Even if I put on, let's just say 4 pounds, 5 pounds, 6 pounds, I can really feel it like on my arms. I don't know if it's like a mental thing or I don't know, but it makes me feel really uncomfortable, and then I will just I will change my eating. So if I'm really getting carried away and I'm just eating whatever I want, then I will make sure that I eat bran flakes. This is what I do when I want to it's just my lifestyle. It's the things that I like eating. But if I'm eating crazily, like in a crazy way, and I want to take off a few pounds, this is what I'll do. So for breakfast, I will have bran flakes with oat milk. Not a huge bowl. We do like reasonable, like small to reasonable portions. I'll have that. During the day, I'll probably eat like an oat bar. Not the ones with loads of sugar. I mean from like Whole Foods or like Holland and Barrett, something like that. Like a protein bar, And then in the evening, I'll have dinner, not too late. And I also will not have a huge amount of food. Like I'll keep it to like a normal amount. Not going back for seconds and thirds, but you give yourself certain amount and that's the amount that you eat, and that's kind of how I would do that. Also you need to start walking. I know people want to like lift weights and lose weight, but for me I think that cardio is the best thing, and I think the best cardio to do that doesn't take a huge toll on our bodies is walking. and you have to like, whatever it is that you want to lose weight on, that's the area that you need to like focus on the most when you're walking. So that's what I would do, and that is what I do when it comes to weight. And in terms of like meeting people, I think that for me, what was keeping me going, to be honest, was just that I want certain things. I want the marriage. I don't really, but I want to have a family. So that means that I do want to be married to do that. And that is kind of what keeps me going, to be honest. I'll be completely honest with you. It actually is. Another thing is like not getting too rigid with your dating and like you're wanting to meet people. I feel like you need to just live your life and let things happen. But at the same time, if you're wanting to meet people, then you have to still go out of your house, you know? So I feel like it's that balance of living your life, but then still living your life outside, you know? And I think it's that simple. And that keeps you motivated because you're not going out just to meet someone. You're living your life. You're doing stuff you want to anyway. At the times when I'm going out just to try to meet someone, I feel like that's when I meet the wrong people, to be honest. So I learned the hard way not to do it like that. Okay, so you met... Wait, what? What's going on here? What have I missed? Okay, so you're going on a date with your friend's friend and you met him at a New Year's event. You were going out as a friends group, but now he's asked you out. That is a long time for him to wait to ask you out. That's quite interesting. I actually had a similar situation with someone I know who did the same thing after like a long time. I don't know. I feel like there's something to that. Like, yeah. I mean, have a nice time and you know the person already. So it kind of takes any pressure off, really, because you know them. But turning up on that first date, giving sexy and sophisticated and just giving off that vibe will be a different energy for him. So let's see if he can handle it. Maybe he just mustered up the energy to kind of ask you, and that's been almost a year. So yeah, good luck with that. Hi AKC. Okay. Wow, Ziva, did you say every 2.5 weeks? How are you dealing with... Oh, yeah. Oh, my period. Yeah. Yeah. I just have like overactive ovaries. It's been since I was like 16. So I'm just more so used to it now, but it can be irritating. And this might be TMI, but we are girls and we can talk about it. It used to be really annoying because there's too much going on down there. It was like causing me I would be more prone to like getting thrush at that time. So it was actually really annoying. But now I don't have that, thank goodness. So I'm just glad that's out of the equation. But anyway, the periods can be, it is annoying. It is annoying, but it's okay. It could be worse. Could be worse. What shall I wear for the video chat? I'll be honest, I wouldn't give him anything. I would literally wear a top like this. I'm wearing a t-shirt. I wouldn't give him anything. Have your makeup done, have your hair done, and wear a t-shirt. He needs to take you out and do something nice if he wants to see you dressed up. Yeah, I would literally wear a t-shirt. Like I'm actually really serious. Like this is just like a slim fit one. I would just wear something not revealing at all. He doesn't deserve it. Georgina E, I remember your name actually. Okay. Wait, I really like your wig, but wait, I cannot read right now. I really, no, sorry. Go. Okay, I'm illiterate, right? I used to really like your wig unboxing reviews on YouTube. Do you glue your wigs down? And how do I get over feeling subconscious about wearing them on dates, etc.? Hey Amna, so I used to feel also very uncomfortable when I started wearing wigs. I started off going to sew-ins and then I did wigs. And I've obviously been doing them for years now. Even from time to time, I will still feel like it's not really giving. Like I always try new wigs, and then I never like them as much as this, so I just continue with this. I actually have a new one that just arrived today, so I'm going to try that out and see how it goes. But I would say you need to put the wig behind your hairline. Try that out. And if you don't want to do that, then you need to get lace wig that has a really, really thin lace. And you need to feel comfortable with it. So, like, wear it at home, get used to it yourself before you go out into the world wearing it. Or if you're just a girly who just feels like, you know what, this is my head, I'm going to do what I want, just put it on and go out and see what happens, see what reception you have, and see how other people react to it. This will also help you to know how your wig is looking. I have had some crazy wig days, and people let you know. With their eyes. So it actually, I would say it actually helps you with your wigs and with your confidence with wigs when you've had really bad wig days. Because then you're like, you know what, it can't get any worse than that. Also, I think it's a good thing to wear wigs because we need to normalize wigs. There are so many people who are having, treatments because of health scares and, life-threatening illnesses. They are wearing wigs, okay? And I'm speaking about survivors or even people who have alopecia and blah, blah, blah. They're wearing wigs, okay? And even in some religions, they're wearing wigs because they're. So I think we need to normalize wearing wigs. And if you want to put a wig on your head and you want to go on a date, you do it. Just make sure it suits you, and you like it, and just do it. People need to get used to it. That people wear wigs. They need to get used to it. And sometimes when people are looking at you also, they might just be thinking, oh, that's a nice color. Or another wig wearer might be thinking, oh my God, her wig looks really nice. And she might be looking. So, yeah, you're right. V-part wigs are really good. I do have some options actually on my TikTok shop. I have some wig options. So if you wanted to check that out, I do have some options. Also, somebody who I really rate. I haven't received her wig yet, but I've got an order in. Is somebody on TikTok called the lace label. She has a lovely looking wig. Maybe have a look at hers. She's a UK girly as well. Well, I don't know if you are. Anyway, so thanks, Eva. If it goes well, we can have brunch date on the wait, in the daytime. Oh, cool. Okay. Wait. Sorry, is this the phone call person? No, this is someone else. Sorry, I'm getting confused with what's going on. Yes, this is about the phone call. Are you saying that if he likes you on the phone, then he's going to take you out for brunch? That's not sitting well with me. I wouldn't even. Okay. I wouldn't be doing that phone call. Is that what he said in a roundabout way, or? By the way, shout out to Miss Pink and Black because, yeah, you're always in my lives and you're one of my moderators and yeah, thank you, girl. Well, you're my only moderator. We were having a crazy time at one point on here, but I think that all of those, I don't know, I think it's like calmed down now, all of the trolling. I actually, like, that was around summertime. I actually feel like it was loads of teachers who just left school and they came and started trolling me. On their summer holiday. Wait. Do you think it's wrong to go into sugar dating whilst marriage minded? It's ridiculed since sugaring is meant to be short term. I realize I can't help it. I think ultimately it comes down to what you want, and like I think we also have to like stop. We don't have to put the like sugar dating on there. I feel like that's regular dating to me. I whether this was like I mean whoever I'm married to, if I'm in a relationship, if I'm dating someone, that's gonna be in the mix for me regardless. So I feel like it's more so just about in the interim before you meet the person who you want to come off the market for, you should still be benefiting from that. Like, you can't be dating anyone and the only thing that they're offering is a carrot stick. I don't think that is right. I actually think it's very wrong, and I think that it should be the norm to be dating and for a man to have more of a purpose in your life than just trying to offer you a stick. So I think that yes, you should be dating and having somebody say, here, look, there's money on this card, just use that. That's the card you use this month. Or I put this amount on there. That's just like you use that on whatever you want to use it for. Okay, your rent's due. Okay, look, I've put your rent in. Like, I feel like these are gentlemanly gestures, and I feel like if I were a man, I would be doing that. Like, I'm serious. So why aren't they doing it? They should be. And you should only be dating men who are doing this. So the answer is yes, you should definitely, like, regardless of being marriage minded or even if you weren't, you should still be dating a man who understands. what his role is on this planet. Okay, that's my view. Not do you still not have any female friends? No, I don't. Well, I mean, let's be clear. So I have one in Brazil, but I haven't seen this lady in so many years. Like our conversations just get less and less and less naturally. I have one very old work colleague who I meet up with very sporadically, but are we like BFFs? No. Could I just like call up like one of my like a girly now and oh, do you want to do? No. No. Okay, so for me it would be my sisters who I would go to. I don't know if I would really have the like friends anymore. I just don't know. Like I would need it to be somebody who thinks like me, isn't too sensitive, because I've realized that I am actually a bit black and white in terms of like my delivery or this and that. So it would need to be somebody who can handle that, and yeah. Hi, Elia. I'm glad you're in here. I received advice that stuck with me: when you see someone staring at you, assume it's for good reason and not bad. I mean, yeah, but I do see what you mean. Like you're trying to like see like the silver lining or something. For me, I would say I'm a bit more pragmatic, and I think that even if they're looking at you cockeyed because like maybe there's something going on, maybe your wig is sliding off, or maybe it's not, or whatever. I think that it can still be helpful, even if it is for a bad reason. So I feel like it can still be helpful to you. So yeah, in that sense, I feel like it can still be positive. I'm going to add you on TikTok right now. My name on TikTok is Miss_Ziva. And I also have a petite fashion account, but it's linked on my Ziva account. I post on both of them daily. And I'm in my TikTok, I'm living my TikTok life. I love it over there now. I actually cannot stand Instagram. I do want to delete my account, by the way. So if you're on my Instagram, can you please get over onto my TikTok so I can get rid of her? I might keep it around for now, like I have been. I just post in my story sometimes. But that's it. I don't know why I don't like that app, but I never have, actually. Anyway. What have I been up to? I mean, for the most part, I spend so much time with my nephew. That's what I've been doing for the most part. Spending time with family, planning. I've got lots of stuff that anyway, just like life stuff, but it's necessary and it's fun. And even in terms of like my TikTok, I literally go out daily doing my TikToks, and I just love it so much. And just regular life stuff, really. Okay. We matched on a date. Oh, I thought you meant we matched. We matched on this dating app, so we just have a video call. Yeah. Okay. If you want to do the video call, then you do it. If you don't want to do it, then you don't do it. That's what I say. Am I dressing up for Halloween? No. I'll be honest, I'm one of those boring people who actually finds it a little bit tacky. A little bit. If I did dress up for Halloween, I've done it once, and like as an adult, and I was something really boring, like a devil or something. But if I did dress up for Halloween, I would probably want to be like a zombie bride, or like a fallen angel. Like, I did actually take some. I've got some tabs open. I wanted to share something, like some examples for people on TikTok, but then I thought, yeah. My sister did something for Halloween yesterday. She dressed up as she was a leopard. She did her make. It looked so good, actually. Her makeup. But I would probably want to be something a bit more scary, like a zombie bride, or like let's bring back Mean Girls, like Katie, when she actually dressed up as a zombie bride and everyone else was like a Playboy bunny. Let's bring back like being scary on Halloween. Or even like Mary Antoinette, or like something old school, like that kind of thing could be fun. But if it's Halloween, I feel like it is supposed to be a bit more dark, you know? It's about graves, it's about, you know, dark magic, it's about the dark era, it's about those things. And I think that's fun. Are you dressing up for Halloween? My auntie wanted to introduce me to a teacher for marriage. I'm sorry, but a man needs to be more. I mean, yeah. But he could work up from that. My elder sister is a teacher, was a teacher, and she's worked her way up in the school. And she's just, well, she, her dream is to become head teacher. So she's, what is it? She's 2 down from that. I can't remember the till of it. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe he likes being in class with them as well. Like, the higher up you get in schools, you're out of the classroom, and I don't know. Maybe somebody who owns a school or a head teacher at least. Have you given up on the idea of love in favor of beneficial dating, or still optimistic? I think for me, I think that the whole like love thing, I think I have a different perspective on it than lots of other people do. I think that people think that they love someone, but really the only thing that they love is their smile and the way that that person makes them feel in themselves. That is not what love is. I think that most people never actually experience it, and they think that they do. I think that real love is when this person would literally lay themselves out for you. Okay, if in the event of something crazy happening, they would choose you to be okay over them, that is what love is. And people do not experience that because we're in a world whereby people don't have any depth, any substance, and they never have real connections. They're always chasing themselves and happiness for themselves in other people instead of already having it and then just like getting to experience a relationship on a deeper level. So Have I given up on the love thing? Um, mm, the way that most people think of it, yeah. Do I believe that like love is more important than beneficial dating? No, I don't. Because if you are going to be homeless, you can't be in love with someone anyway because you're too stressed out about being homeless. So I think that they're actually both as important as the other. People can be in so much love apparently, and then their person cheats on them or is disrespecting them prolifically, whether they know about it or whether they don't, but they feel like they're in love, so it's love, but the other person doesn't feel that way, so it's not. So I feel like lots of the time love is unrequited, and it's hoo-ha. If you're disrespecting the person you're with, you do not love them. If you would not give them your kidney, you do not love them. If they wouldn't give you theirs, they do not love you. If you are not their number one priority, it's not love either. And even if it can appear to be at that time, in 20 years' time, as we all know, people get into these marriages and then in 20 years' time, they're breaking up and blah, blah, blah. It's like, that isn't love either. So I'm pessimistic, but I'm supposed to be. I'm in my 30s, and that's what people say is like, well, not people, but men. It's what they've been saying, that women are essentially like that, right? The older they get. But really, it's just that you understand what's really going on. You don't live in the clouds with rose-tinted glasses, and you can see things for what it actually is. And if that is a pessimist, then it's a pessimist. I would say I'm more pragmatic. I can't remember Annie, to be honest, at all. I think I must have seen it at one point when I was a child, but I can't remember it. Hey, Chanel. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're liking me over there. Some women are jealous, so you may get ugly stares out. Yeah. Yeah. That's a given. Oh, the tweeds. Yes. Oh gosh, I love that. I'm literally looking for, I want that set, but in pink. I cannot find any cute pink tweed sets at all. I went into Marge the other day to get one, but they don't even have one pink item in there. It's actually not good. I love the petite account. Your outfits look stunning. I'm petite. Oh, cool. Hey, girl. I'm glad you're liking that over there. Okay, I'll keep my Instagram. I want to go to a ball. Oh my god. No, that sounds so stunning. I hope you have an incredible time. I really do. Okay, love that. Yeah, well, Zani, yeah, I agree with that. But yeah, I feel like most people just don't have real love. It's not real. They're like, oh my God, I love spending time with them. That's not what love is. I love spending time with this tea. I don't love it. That is not love at all. What most people think it just isn't. And I don't even think that they even know what it is, to be honest. So. I saw a man today with his girlfriend or date or wife or whoever it was, and heard my he heard my boots because they have like a heel on them. He turned around to see what's good. He saw what was good. Then he we were walking past there was like a reflection, like a like windows and stuff. I could see him trying to look in the reflection to get a better look. Then when his like girlfriend went into a shop and he was like waiting outside, he turned around. See, this is the thing that men don't know. Women have eyes in the back of our head and here. We have eyes all around here. We know when you're looking at us. We know when we've walked past and you're still looking and you've turned. We know all of it. And he was doing the most, but in a low-key way. Okay, so is that what love is as well? Just disrespecting your person? Acting like they're not there? Just because you're so curious to see another woman? Like, no. I was just thinking, gosh, this poor lady, like, he can't even keep his eyes straight for 2 seconds. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing for women. So, but I'll be honest, if it were the other way around, like if you're, and I'm speaking about just straight relationships right now, if a woman was like turning around to see another guy, most men wouldn't really care. I don't think they'd even really notice. But if you're looking and there's a guy going past and he's in, let's just say a G-Wagon, or he's in a Rolls Royce, and you're looking at all of those men, they'd start to notice that. But if you're looking at somebody just because he's got muscles or something silly, I don't think they'd even care. Unless they were really insecure. Which is why I guess it's not a big deal, but at the same time, I feel like women don't look when they're with someone that they're dating because they're trying to be respectful. And yeah, I don't feel like men always have the same respect with that. Anyway, as a late 30s girly, I totally agree. I think majority of people older and younger are are naive about what love truly is. Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. Absolutely. First time here. Hey, Papa Joe. Yeah, I feel like they think they know what it is, but they actually don't. It's not biceps. It's not a 20 pack. It's not a nice smile. It's not, you know, bedroom activities. It's not how many inches. It's not, oh my gosh, what they're wearing, or it's none of those things. It's not the voice or how the voice makes you. It's none. That isn't, no. That's called attraction. Okay, being attracted to something, which is the level that most people have. They don't even have respect. They have attraction. They don't even really have respect for anybody. And so how can they even get to any kind of love? No. Oh, would you be okay with your husband discreetly cheating whilst providing you with everything and more? It's funny you say that because I I feel like for me, a big thing for me is actually being able to respect someone. And if someone is putting me in a a situation where I can catch a disease, I that's not respecting at all. That's a big problem. Like I could understand more if I don't know, if we'd been together for like 20 years and like I could understand that more, but especially in a newer marriage, I can't understand that, and it makes me think that okay, is there something wrong with you? Like, are you like what's I would be thinking that he has like a mental problem, to be honest. Yeah. But if he's still, paying for everything, I think it makes it an easier pill to swallow than if you're getting cheated on by someone who, you know, you're giving money to every month or you're giving it to them, then you really look like a complete idiot. But in terms of would I be okay with that, someone discreetly embarrassing me and they think I don't know about it? No. But I feel like I would plan some kind of revenge. And I'm not speaking about sexual revenge. I don't think that exists. I think that's I think that's silly. Um Okay, anyway, ladies, I'm going to love you and leave you now. I'm going to go. I just wanted to check in. Yeah, follow me on my TikToks, both of my accounts, Miss_Ziva. And then when you go over to that one, you'll see my petite fashion account. So, yeah. Go over and follow. By the way, yesterday I literally signed up to Hinge. I went back on Hinge and I was on there for about 12 minutes and then I deleted it. Sometimes you feel like it's a good idea. You're like, oh my God, I'm bored. Let me just go on there. And no. Do you know how long it takes to actually set up your profile on those things? Which is actually why sometimes you can find decent people on Hinge because it takes about 1,000 years to get your profile up and running. The people who invest that time are actually kind of sometimes serious about dating as well. It takes a lot to... Oh, God. That was a long... Yeah. Anyway, that was like the longest 12 minutes of my life. I said to myself, no. When you first sign on as well, you get flooded with like loads of people like in your account and you're just like X, 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 X. So if you're looking to like go online dating apps, I would say just like they're okay here and there, but I think that it's nice to actually go out and meet people in real life, go to events, live your life, do things and meet people that way. Definitely. Like I was approached yesterday walking. I was just like walking like to shops and going in and out of shops. I was approached then. I was approached today. I'm in Canary Wharf. If I should be telling everyone my whereabouts. Okay. But I went into, what is it? June, and yeah, and a guy spoke to me in there. So I feel like, yeah, if you want to look for more subtle ways. Sorry, I'm just getting distracted. I know some people were speaking about like meeting people. Going into like shops and shoe shops where there are men and women's like things, clothing is also a good way to do it because you're in their proximity, you know, and whatever. You deleted Hinge. Yeah, Hinge is, yeah. People are very active on there, and no. Yeah, I'd rather be single too. I don't belong in there. I don't. I don't. Most of my viewers are from the US, actually. Yeah, that's what my statistics say. On TikTok, I have more UK girlies, and on here, it's predominantly US, which is cute. Wait, what is what called? Okay, ladies, I'm gonna love you and leave you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.